obvious question, you've announced you were coming back. What went into that decision? What were the biggest factors that brought you back for another season?
Just my family was the biggest thing. You know, I trust my family and you know, all my teammates to kind of help me out with the process. And you know, I love it around here, and I love being a volunteer. And you know, no better way to finish it than try to finish it the right way and be here with my brothers.
Casey?
With 3 of 5 of you guys announcing on the line that you're coming back officially for the next season, next year has a chance to be one of the most experienced lines in the SEC for sure. How beneficial could that be?
I think it's huge. You know, I'm obviously a little bit biased, but you know, I think there's no better place to start than the O-line. I think we're kind of the foundation of any team. You know, so having experienced guys like us leading the charge, you know, I think it's a good scenario.
Brent and then Adam?
Cooper, how stressful is the process of trying to make the decision on what to do, and how did you handle it the last month of the season? Can you just kind of walk through how you sort of compartmentalized it all until you got to the point of a decision?
My story is probably a little bit different than most. I didn't get to play for most of the beginning half of the season, so it kind of snuck up on me a little bit. I didn't really even think about it very much until it kind of really got to the time where I had to make the decision. So my situation is probably a little bit different than folks, and I'm not really the type to get super stressed out about much anyway. I'm pretty where my feet are and pretty even keel. So I didn't have that much of a hard time, and you know, it's where I wanted to be, so it was okay.
Go Adam and then Wes.
You coming back is obviously a pretty big asset to Nico. What, between the end of the bowl and next season, what do you feel like you can do to help him kind of get into that role of starting quarterback?
I think the biggest thing I can do is provide comfortability. You know, I think I can make stuff a little bit easier on him, just the day in, day out stuff when it comes to practice and helping IB stuff. You know, I've done that stuff around here for a long time with even more experienced guys than Nico. So, you know, just playing my part to the highest level I can, and then in leadership, you know, help him out and support him, and you know, put him on a pedestal a little bit. So just do my part at a high level.
Wes and then Austin.
Cooper, I guess in addition to coming back to win things and kind of unsettle, you know, unfinished business and all that, I imagine, you know, improvement as a player is something everybody wants to do every year. So when you kind of break down how the season's gone for you, what's the next steps for you? Where do you want to take things to a new level?
Main thing is just stay healthy this season, you know, and start every game and you know, be a really good leader for everybody around me. I think I make people around me better, so just keep doing that and keep getting better, and whatever I do, you know, get stronger and more explosive and everything. Just try to get better at everything that I do.
Austin.
You talk about Nico. What are some of the little things that you maybe noticed in him that, you know, kind of gives you a lot of hope about him taking over heading into next year?
You can tell, you know, he's a great person. You know, he's very humble and eager to learn and ready for his opportunity. You know, you can tell he's been raised very well by his family and by his parents. Just a really good kid, you know, and you know, that's the foundation of it all, just being a good person. And then, you know, that gives you a big chance to do anything you want in football. He's a hard worker and obviously very talented, and that kind of goes without saying, but he's going to continue to get better every year here.
Go back to Casey.
Did Cade specifically have any advice for you when it came to taking that extra year here at Tennessee and how it could be beneficial for your future?
Cade is a huge part in kind of everything I do. You know, he's the guy that's been there, done that, and he kind of just told me to you know, just figure out what I wanted to do. You know, cut out all the outside noises and what everybody else wants you to do. Just be where you're comfortable, and your heart will kind of lead you to where you're supposed to be. And you know, a lot of prayer and stuff went into it, and I think I figured out where I wanted to be.
Adam.
You've had a proven quarterback there behind you. You had him, then you knew Joe was coming back this year. We're asking you a lot about Nico. Did having him come back, did that weigh into your decision at all, knowing that position wasn't going to be in rebuild or anything?
Having Nico come
Having
back.
Nico back, did that help you make the decision to come back?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of it. Just wanting to help him out. You know, I think that you want to be there for all your teammates and everything. I think that's something that I feel very strongly about. But yeah, I never really worried about Nico going anywhere.
Patrick. You kind of touched on missing so much time early in the season. How much did what you went through in August, September kind of weigh in your decision to want to come back and put a full season together?
Well, that kind of played into, you know, looking at the NFL strong suit if you can go into your draft process being super healthy and showing that you can stay healthy a whole year. So that was one side of it for sure.
Anything else for Cooper? Alright, thanks.